Hi, welcome back. Hi, it's True Blue Tie here from Thailand. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm in Thailand right now. Thailand, and I'm wearing my Christmas jumper. Okay, Christmas jumper, which for instance fitted me when I first came here, but it is like a dress now because I've lost a lot of weight since I come here. So yeah. But why am I wearing a Christmas jumper in Thailand? And you may ask. Well, this. This is our cool season in Thailand, and for instance, the normally temperature is around about 30 degrees, and probably I feel like temperature as well. Like you've got about like 30, 35 degrees. So, and it's now our cool season. So, for instance, it's dropped down to I think on average about 26. And dropping down to about 20 degrees in the evening. You can really feel it, especially at 6 o'clock in the morning. I always seem to get woken up like freezing cold. And yeah, I don't believe in air conditioning. I haven't had it since I've been here. So I thought you get used to the hot weather. So my body is acclimatized to hot weather. So I lost a lot of weight, and yeah, so that's probably the reason why I look quite thin. Well, I lost a lot of weight anyway, so I must go. But for instance, so I've lost a lot of body weight. So for instance, body fat, which I used to have, and so yeah, so for instance, but now I'm kind of. For instance, susceptible to the cold, as you were. A lot of Thais are, you'll see a lot of Thais walking around with jeans and t-shirts not jeans and t-shirts, yeah, jeans on and shirts, and even goats on. So there you go. So I must be falling in with the Thais. Still got shorts on, yeah. Always keep your shorts on. I haven't worn long trousers now for years. So yeah, but I do feel it. I do feel cold. Anyway, so it's not about me. It's about Thailand. It's about not about Thailand either. It's about Manchester City. We got a game coming up. Best Pep's conference is a few hours away. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Got another close to all 5. It goes dark in Thailand at about 6 o'clock every day. Wakes up. Sun comes up about 6 o'clock every day. So it was really good. There's no this summertime or winter time. It's the same all the time. That's brilliant. That it really is. Small things. I know, for instance, the European Union are trying to do it. I know Donald Trump was trying to do it as well. So I think it's good. I don't know how that's going to work. Still in my water. Yeah, but anyway, so for instance, we got a match tomorrow. For instance, a few hours before the press conference. This is my first of the two of the chat about what I think could be the starting lineup, what score prediction is going to be. For instance, who are Salford? FC. Someone said you've forgotten certain. I said no, I haven't forgotten. They're called Salford. That's it. So for instance, not in Manchester, in Salford. Okay. All this nonsense about Salford's in Manchester. No, it's called Salford. If it was called Manchester, it would be called Manchester City or whatever. There's only one Manchester City, and that's Man City. They're called Salford because they're in Salford, right? Salford Quays, Salford, shopping centre, Salford docks, and whatever. What's it called? It's nothing. When I'm in Salford, I'm in Salford. I'm not in Manchester. I've got to go. Yeah, and I've worked in Salford, not lived in Salford, worked in Salford, been Salford Quays, been Salford, so I don't regard Salford in any one bit anything related to Manchester apart from next door to it. But other than that, for instance, Salford is where the United Stadium is. Old Trafford or Stretford, Salford, whatever that kind of thing. It's not in Manchester. Anyway, so regardless wherever you say it, I don't care. It's what I know. I've grown up in the area. I grew up in Manchester. I grew up in the eastern side of where the Etihad is, and I know where. For instance, because if you're in Salford, you can go to Salford Quays. You go not Imperial War Museum. What was it called? The War Museum in Salford. For instance, great places to go. For instance, but they're in Salford, and right. Guess what's right next to them? Old Trafford. So very, very Old Trafford. The place with the leaky roof and the bad smelling toilets and all the rats. Yeah, and that's just the fans. Anyway, guys, so for instance, welcome back to me. Welcome back to Blue Tie. So for instance, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day. For instance, if you don't know me, I'm a Blue. We're living in Thailand now. I've been living for about 3 years. Love talking about my football club. So, for instance, and also football. Was through 24/7. I was listening, finding, looking at podcasts, listen to people who are smart, not the Johnny Come Latelys, not the people, for instance, who like to, for instance, the guys who just, you can't be bothered listening to, for instance, and people who talk properly about football, not people who talk crap. So, for instance, yeah. Anyway, so you know who you are. Anyway, so guys, what's going on? I'm not going to talk about that because I had a bit of a moan about that before, for instance. So, but I'm going to talk about the football game. I'll predicting Pep's lineup. Who do I think is going to come in? I've done my thing on the Man City website, for instance, of my prediction. Unfortunately, it doesn't have all the youngsters in because I think he will play a lot of youngsters mixed in with some seniors. I can't see us losing against this lot, what's the goal, but you never know what's the goal. But for instance, I'm gonna go with my prediction. For instance, not my prediction of the starting lineup, because again, for instance, I've went on the City website, for instance, and I put all the put on everything possible, but like your all of the players, and what you could do in your prediction. So, but let me see how we go. I formation. I think we'll play 3-4-3 maybe tomorrow. I don't know. What we'll do, we'll give Erling Haaland a rest, which he deserves a rest. I think we'll give a few players a rest as well, and just bring in a mixture of senior players, for instance, e.g. Jack Grealish, for instance, who are not in the, to get their fitness back up, and also players, for instance, who deserve a laugh, like Guardiola and Haaland, etc. For instance, and yeah. So let's see. Anyway, so I've gone with the starting lineup. I've gone with Edison to come back. For instance, I was going to put Ortega, but I think he'll go for Edison. Just to give him some minutes, come back if he's fit. I thought it was close to fitness last time, so I'll be very surprised if he doesn't come back. I'm going for a back three of Wilson Esbrand. Now, whether, for instance, Wilson or Puzzi, Simpson Puzzi, I'll either go for any of them. But yeah, for instance, I'll put that going. Go in. Got to give them a try. For instance, if we're not beating this lot, etc. For instance, I'll be shocked. They're a League Two team. Okay, but they're in pretty good form. But I'll come back to Salford in a minute. I'm going to go for a Kanji in the middle. Dropping Aki, for instance, give him a rest, get him fit, whatever. And see how he goes. Put Kanji on because we need a bit of stability and seniority in the back. And putting Rico Lewis on the right on the right hand side. A back three. We have if we put out a back four against Salford, then we need to look at ourselves. Anyway, so for instance, I'm going to go for Rico Lewis, for instance, on the right, giving Kyle more of a rest. Hopefully, he can get better fit or have more training. Midfield, I'm going to put in Nunes on the left-hand side. I've got Bernardo Silva on the right. Now, you might find that a bit strange, but I'm playing my 3-4-3. I've got McAtee in the in the centre as well with Kovacic. Yeah, and then up front, I'm putting Jack Grealish, okay, Phil Foden, and Doku. So that was that's my lineup. Okay, so it's a bit different, but I just feel that, for instance, a mixture of seniority players in, for instance, who we can, yeah, what's it called, who are coming back to full fitness. Players, for instance, like Foden. I think you need to give a bit more the older heads in there. Drop Kevin De Bruyne or put him on the bench. Keep on put De Bruyne and Savinho and whatever on the bench just in case things don't go correctly. But I'm very surprised. Yeah, for instance, so that's my Man City side. Whether you agree, disagree, that was it. But then again, if you go on the Man City app, there's not really much to choose from. You've got the Wilson Esbrand, but there's no Puzzi in it. So, but but I'd like to see him. And if, for instance, if we are doing very well, I would like to bring in more younger players in. But definitely, I want to see a McAtee start. I definitely want to see Nunes and Grealish in the lineup as well, and Doku. Because again, these guys have got to come up. For instance, they got to come up. For instance, give the reason to be starting the next week against Brentford. So okay. Anyway, the game starts at I think it's 4:45 in the UK. What's it called? It's 1:45 in the morning for me. So that's, I don't get these bags in my ass for nothing, yeah, so let's see. When I was actually looking at Salford, for instance, and I couldn't find much. Well, I did in the end, what's it called, but they're not doing too badly. They're third in the League Two. They've got 42 points, 10 points off the lead. Walsall, Crewe, and Salford. For instance, they played 24 games so far. The goal difference is +10. So, they've won. I think the last 5 games. I think the last game they won. For instance, they played. So they beat Harrogate. Sorry, Milton Keynes 1-0. Harrogate 2-0. Then home at Morecambe 1-0. Salford City 3. Accrington Stanley, Liverpool's opponents 2-0. Oh yeah, I can't give us that. But one thing is quite clear is that they don't concede goals. So there you go. There's a consensus on BBC and a few others. 5-0 Man City win, but this lot doesn't concede goals. Now whether that's a lag or something we need to look out for, you just don't know. So what's called, but for instance, something of interest. For instance, they don't concede goals much. They don't score that many, but 1-0, 2-0, that kind of thing. But they don't concede either. For instance, so it's pretty good. So the defense is going to be solid. So, but we should have enough. If Man City we can't break them down, etc. I'll be. Okay. So for instance, if I go up at the last lineup against Milton Keynes Dons, for instance, the Dolly. For instance, we in the back. It was Shepherd, Tilt, Garb, Ashley in the middle, and then Minong, Watson, Van Moor, Burkott. So what's it called? But they did make a few changes as well. Got a few yellow cards as well. So for instance, but it's going to be interesting to see. I believe Academ was going to score their goal, their main goal that day. For instance, but H Academ. For instance, I don't really have that. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, for instance, what team they put out and how they play. They're going to have a lot of fans of their fans. They probably get 5,000 for each, but there's some sold out end references of the teams. I do apologise. So anyway, because I expect a lot of them to be United fans turning up, because they've got nothing else better to do. So that's going to be. I can tell you much about for instance, let's have a look at a few other games they played and see. For instance, okay, they beat Barrow there 3-0. So Garbo got on the team sheet there. Fanan and Kuslu also. We also had a red there. Fanan. So that worked for them. So bit interesting. And it's interesting to see this one move. On the differences, but they do score goals. They don't concede any. Let's have a look at another one. How do they get on against Accrington Stanley? Doing it. And Stockton. So they seem to be sharing the goals out between the sides. Yeah, quite well. Halaji Makos got first league. Yeah, so again, for if I'm worried about the game, I'm worried about City losing, etc., or whatever, or getting out, I'd be more because then we um, haven't actually lost again. Again. We had some. I got some match down. I'm just going to bring up in a second of last time Man City actually did, etc. Was called. Lost now against the FA Cup. The FA Cup. Well, how do you feel about the game this week? I'm saying quite confident. Why not? Should be confident. Nice to see. Born to see, for instance. I don't want to see any more injuries. Definitely. I want us to basically put on a good show. Put on, for instance, for the team, for the fans turning up. I just want us to play well and smiles on their face. I don't want a Haaland anywhere near the stadium. Since unless he's soaking himself in his villa in Spain. Yeah. The last two meetings between Manchester City and Salford. Whoa. Sorry, the first ever meeting. So we have brings tiny little called meringue weed. Okay, that's what they call in Thai. Tiny things. What they do, they hang around your nose, and then once they get there, they go straight in your nose. So the most little blow. Why do you want to go up your nose? I have no idea. Please explain that to him. Okay. So last ever meeting between Manchester and Salford. The citizens last 17 years facing opponents for the first time in our competition. So that's good. Salford third. Premier League and Burnley. Manchester have entered at the stage of the FA since 2011 when they lost 3-0 to 3-2. His first ever appearance. Last who was then we go and mention Wigan, which I'm going to talk about. I was there at Wigan. Awful. Last time I ever take a coach back, a goal coach. Forever to get back. For instance, and the worst coach driver, the M1 or the M6. Oh, the FA Cup like oh, we were high hopes on the way down on the coach. Is that my? Kidding me? And really well. And yeah, and big fan. Oh, City, but on back to we pulled into this coach step park and we all outside the motorway, and we are full of Wigan fans. We went to the top and Wigan fans. Oh, it was awful. Nothing worse than losing the cup final. Anyway, guys, so I'll leave it there. Francis, don't know. So I'm going to probably have a chat again tomorrow. Francis, about what he's going to say tonight about the players. Hope the journalists ask some decent questions. Hope the transfers are going a bit further forward than what we have. Hope you see my Muska at the stadium as well as Baruska, whatever his name is. It's like Kate Bush and Baruska. It shows my age now. Anyway, guys, Francis, I'll probably have a chat with you but you don't do that of being there. So Francis, we'll go to the Etihad. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk to you later. Have a good day. For instance, Al's True Blue Tie here from Thailand. He's just a top. I didn't realise I look like a jester. So, yeah. Okay, guys, speak to you soon. Bye.